Like and subscribe to save me. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and getting ready to watch it and seeing my beautiful face. Thank you. So today we're gonna be talking about last week, which was like the second week of June. I was hospitalized. I had to go to the ER, but I'm gonna tell you why. So we're gonna start on Monday. Sunday is when I started taking my birth control pills for my heavy irregular periods. I don't know why a lot of people think like when you start birth control or whatever, people think that you have you're like, but like, if you know what I'm saying. But on that Sunday I started it, and then Monday came around and I wasn't feeling so great. I had chest pains, and I was like shaky, and then I also chest pains, shaky, and I had like shortness of breath, like doing basic tasks. And my mom's like, that's not right. And I've never like complained about stuff like this before because like it's never happened before. So we ran to the ER after I came out of school on Monday. We were there for like 5 hours. They gave me an x-ray. They did my vitals. They did this thing where they took my vitals laying down and then like standing up. But that was like it. They offered me Tylenol, but they wouldn't have given me enough to like satisfy any pain that I was having. So we just left because there was nothing else for me to do. They told me to stop the pill, of course. Only 2 days on it, and I literally have like 3 months supply downstairs, but I only gotten 2 pills and then I got cut off. So the next day, and I was feeling the same. Monday, hospital. Tuesday, school. Wednesday, I went to the doctor's office, and they were like, hey, there could be like a lot of things wrong with you, but we're going to take your blood, which they didn't do at the hospital. My mom was mad about that they didn't take my blood at the hospital because they could have gotten that all done, and they've only done like a few things in like 5 hours, and they put me in pediatric. So like they didn't really care about like what was wrong with me. They just want to make sure I wasn't dying. So just to get me out of the way. So then on Wednesday they took my blood, and then Thursday they're like, this is weird. You're gonna need a CAT scan. So they put me under that big machine, like Tokaboga, whatever you want to say. It's like that big machine. It kind of looks like this, and it has like kitty ears on it. They put me in that, but they also put this thing in my blood, and it made me like warm and fuzzy inside. Sorry. It was like warm and fuzzy inside. But like, there was nothing wrong with me. They were looking for blood clots, and none. So then everybody was like, okay, this is weird. There's not something wrong with you. But my mom, like, ultimately thought that I had, like, an allergic reaction to it. And, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. They just threw me on a pill. I mean, it was also weird because on the paper thing for birth control, it never said that I'd get, like, these symptoms. Like, it was like, oh, yeah, birth control might be, like, different size boobs. It might make you feel nauseous. But, like, I mean, I did feel nauseous within that week. But, like, I was having trouble, like, going up and down stairs at school. I was having trouble, like, speed walking because I didn't trust myself to run. But, like, speed walking. It was just really, like, chaotic. And then, like, a bunch of other stuff was happening in my life. So, I was like, man, this is, like, the worst week ever. Because, like, most of my friends left me for, like, a stupid reason. It's so stupid. But I'm not going to get into it right now until I get all this settled. But it was so stupid, honestly. But I'm the victim here. Just know that. I was the victim. And then like my other friends from church, they were also going through like bunch of stuff. So I was not like, I didn't really want to tell anybody because I was like, man, friends from school won't talk to me. My parents already know. And then my friends in church are going through like something like even worse. So I'm like, man, I don't want to like try to slide myself in there and be like, hey, this is also happening to me too. But I did post about it on my story. I made this super cool like story on my story. It was awesome while I was at the hospital for 5 hours. 5 hours. So it just took forever. I made like this story.
Without you, I feel broke, like I'm half of a whole. Without you, I've got no hand to hold. Without you, I feel torn, like a sail in a storm. Without you, I'm just a sad song. You're the perfect love.
Hope you liked that story. Was it fun? I hope it was fun. It took me like forever to think of it. It was a short one, but I could have done longer. I want to thank you all for watching. I want for being there for me, even in this hard time in my life where I've needed you the most. Thank you for being there for me. I love you all, and I hope you come back for the next video because I love you so much. Bye, guys.